everyone. I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in like maybe 2 weeks, but it's been kind of a really hectic 2 weeks and a lot of auditioning and kind of stuff like that. So anyway, I am getting new headshots on Wednesday, and I've kind of been going through this process of trying to figure out exactly my type. I had a pretty good idea of what my type was, and with some help with some awesome people, I figured out pretty much what my type is. And so that is why I'm making this video, to help you kind of figure out what your type is. I pretty much knew that my type was some sort of girl next door, but I didn't know how to actually break it down. I worked with 2 different career counselors. One was Jodie Bentley and the other one was Jen Rudolph of Actors Green Room. And I didn't actually mean to work with both of them, it just sort of happened. I was looking for people that I should work with, and I have read a whole bunch of the stuff with Jen Rudolph, and I was like, yes, awesome, I'm totally going to work with her. Turns out she has like a 4-month waiting list, and I really wanted to get the ball rolling, so I signed up anyway. And every day I was checking to see if somebody had canceled their appointment, and hopefully maybe I might get one of the early ones. But in the meantime, I found Jodie Bentley of The Savvy Actor, and she had a much more free schedule. She had more openings like in general, so I think that's probably what made her just have this schedule that she could book like 2 weeks advance. So I signed up with her while I was looking for somebody to drop out of an appointment with Jen Rudolph. Turns out somehow I accidentally got Jodie on Tuesday and Jen on Wednesday. I actually got the same answer from both of them, which is really cool because then I know that really is my type. But they went about it really different. Jen just went like, this is what it is, here's some sides that match that perfectly, these are casting directors that you need to know, send you on your way. She like had it from the beginning, she knew who I was, just from talking with me for like 10 minutes. Jodie was different. It's a couple of sessions I'd say to work with Jodie, but you kind of figure out why you are that type, and you both work together to figure out exactly how you want to represent that and where it should be represented and why certain casting directors are the people you should meet. Okay, so my type. Jodie had me email 10 different friends. I kind of tried to get a really good mix of people so that I could get really honest answers. And what I had to ask them was to give me 10 words that described me. And the second thing was which celebrities reminded them of me and why. Okay, so some of the words to describe me were like funny, caring, athletic, loving, loyal, energetic, sensitive, talented, driven, beautiful, strong, kind, determined, feisty, adorable, goofy, courageous, fierce, spunky, and adventuresome. And then there's like 80 words here. Some of them overlap. So celebrities that I got were, the first one, Sasha Cohen. Basically, I'm like her twin, looks wise. So that kind of came up. That didn't actually help in figuring out who I was, but I look like Sasha Cohen. Reese Witherspoon, Kaylee, and I'm going to say this wrong and it sucks and I'm sorry, Kaylee Cuoco, the girl from 8 Simple Rules and The Big Bang Theory. Jennifer Lawrence, Elizabeth Banks, Anna Faris, that one was my fiance. Tina Fey, Sandra Bullock, Natalie Portman, Danielle Fishel. I'm totally dropping things. Lucy Hale, Alexis Bledel's character of Rory from Gilmore Girls, and Jennifer Goodwin. Those were my main people. Pretty much actually everybody stuck with those people, which was really cool. Then I had to write down who I thought I was like, based off of kind of what kind of roles I want and what people have told me in the past. So for me, I wrote down Rebecca Hersp. I used to get that all the time. Reese Witherspoon, Elizabeth Banks, the character of Liz Lemon, the character on Once Upon a Time, Belle, Emily D. Raven, can't pronounce that and I'm really sorry, I'm terrible with names. Deborah Messing's character on Will and Grace, Emma Stone, and Alexis Dinzena. She's from Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Fool's Gold. I can't pronounce that. I told you, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. So as you can see, some of the people that I've heard in the past or some of the people that I think I'm like definitely overlap with the people that my friends have told me that I am like. And then, dun-da-da, we made a list, and we kind of broke it up into 3 different groups, and we put a whole bunch of the words that people had said and kind of grouped them into what kind of worked really well and what was a common denominator. Then we took the celebrities that both other people and myself put in a list, and we put them in each of these groups, and some of them overlapped. And the ones that we felt really strongly about, we highlighted. So most of it is Reese Witherspoon, Kaylee Cuoco, and Natalie Portman. We came up with this little chart. I don't know if you can see that. So we put them all together, and we came up with a saying that is a cross between Reese Witherspoon and Kaylee Cuoco's adorable feistiness and Natalie Portman's inner layer of mischievous and calculating. And that is my type. Great, so what do you do with all that, right? Well, you take that and you put that all into your website, into your headshots, into your resume. This is my resume before, resume after. Resume, we took the red from this shirt, we put it up there, little lines here. We actually went to something called dafonts.com, and we picked a font that looked the most like the adorable feistiness, but has a little bit of a funky edge to it. And that has been added in different parts of my resume here. This writing is different. We really changed it up to really zone in into my type. And then we also added that to my postcards and to my website. So if you go on my website, it's completely different than it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm actually gonna go get new headshots because obviously these no longer describe me. I'm a strawberry blonde and my hair is getting longer. What type of headshots do I want? I had an amazing photographer last time. His name is Jason Homa. Just incredible to work with, such a sweet guy. But now that I know what my type is, I'm looking for more. I'm looking for something different. I want a little bit of color, a little bit of darkness to come in on these headshots. So I am now going to work with Dylan Patrick. And that is how I found out my type. If you need any help finding your type, I am more than happy to help you. And if you could please go right up to there and hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And next time I'm going to make a video about my headshot session, and hopefully that'll answer any questions that you have. I'm going to give you some recommendations of people I like and people my friends have used and really feel like they've gotten their money's worth and stuff like that. So I will see you next week, and I promise it will be next week. Alright, thank you. Bye!